Hi everybody, Gary Williams here for Toolbarn.com's Barn Banter. You know, every place I go, I hear the same argument, whether it's in a restaurant or on the street corner or whatever. Which is best, GPM or PSI? And what is GPM and PSI? And why should anybody care about it? Well, you should, and we're going to tell you why very soon. I'm back with Jim Nessie, and Jim is Toolbarn.com's Pressure Products Pro. Say that real fast. And along with that PPP, you are also an expert in GPM and PSI and all those great things. And tell me a little bit about why those things are important when it comes to things like this, which is a pretty high-powered pressure washer, right?
That's right. A lot of people look at just pressure as, or PSI,
right,
as the only thing that's important with a pressure washer, and it absolutely is not. There's a combination of pressure and volume, the GPMs, the gallons per minute, that is important. So when you're shopping for a pressure washer, just don't look at the pressure, the PSI.
Right.
Look at that number, that GPM, and get the highest GPM you can that you can afford for that series of washers.
So don't get pressured into buying something just because
That's
it's on
right.
sale, right? That
just forget about that pressure. You can't wash without water. You got to have gallons per minute.
Okay.
So something like this is a nice combination. This is 3,300 PSI at 2.5 gallon a minute. That's a great combination for the size of this machine.
Yeah.
If you go up from here, let's say the next step up might be 3,000 PSI, but at 3 gallon a minute.
Okay.
It takes more horsepower to do that.
Yeah.
The next step up might be 3,500 PSI at 4 gallon a minute.
Okay.
And so forth. But this is a nice combo for size, physical compactness, and affordability.
And something like this would be good for what type of applications?
Boy, lots. Large home, like large property ownership. You got pool decks or boats and cars, but the contractor can use it for finishing up a project, whether it's concrete forms or cleaning off the driveway once he's working there, cleaning off drywall mud and those sorts of things. If a small plumbing contractor had 4 or 5 vans, it'd be great to pull out power washers vans.
This is a good multi-purpose pressure
Absolutely,
washer.
and you got the bonus of having a GX Series Honda with a 3-year warranty, commercial grade, not a homeowner throwaway.
Right.
And the pump is made by Cat, very respected in the world of pressure washers, with a 2-year warranty, and it sits on an all aluminum frame.
So you put this on an axle, you can probably drive this around town a little bit, right?
You could try it.
But you probably wouldn't want to try to do that. But anyway, well, look, we've talked about a couple of acronyms or letters or whatever, GPM, PSI. We're going to talk a little more about some of that stuff in just a minute.
This is a wet sandblasting attachment kit that we sell. It's meant for your pressure washer, but it can't be a homeowner type pressure washer. It's got to be something with some volume. So typically a 6 or 6.5 horsepower or bigger gas pressure washer, or you could use electric, but once again, it has to have volume. So minimum I would say is 2.5, 3 gallon a minute, and it can go up to 6, 7, 8 gallon a minute.
All right.
And you attach this where you normally attach your nozzle on the end of a spray wand.
Okay.
And this 25-foot suction hose goes into a sand source, whether it's a bag of silica sand or a 55-gallon bucket of sand, and it draws that sand into this mixing head and drops it into the water stream. And high pressure and sand comes out of that nozzle to create a sandblast tool.
So what are you going to use it for primarily? What's the,
God, I've sold them over the years for all types of applications, but I would say something like I had somebody that was redoing those old-fashioned milk cans.
Yeah.
They were taking all the rust off them.
Right.
Iron railing on your deck.
Okay.
An old John Deere tractor frame. Car parts. You're not buying this to do the broadside of a barn.
Right.
Or a swimming pool.
Right.
You're doing it for projects, handy projects around the house, removing rust off of frames or removing scaly paint off of something that's iron or wood or whatever you want to do.
Sure, okay. Probably would have worked well for a lot of the cars I had when I was young.
Yeah, or blew some holes through them. So you use sand, and it doesn't have to be silica sand. It can be any sand that's clean and got the same aggregate size. That's got, so you can use utility sand and those sorts of things.
So, learning curve. Big one on something like this? I mean, obviously it feels like something you'd want to be careful with if you're blasting sand on things around your house.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to be sandblasting, you better know this. You're capable of accepting the sandblast.
Right.
You're not going to use it on anything delicate or any antiques that you're not sure about.
All right, okay. Well, I bring that up because we always talk about using the right tool for the right thing, but knowing how to use the tool as well.
Oh, you bet.
So if somebody wants to get into something like this, we'll explain to them how to use it, correct?
That's absolutely correct. You can make a call to our customer service team, and we got pros that can answer those questions. It does come with instructions, and it's quite simple.
Very good. Okay. Hey, we'll be right back with more. So you've got another pressure washer here to show, and this one's a little different than the ones we've taken a look at or the ones that people are typically used to. Tell me about this one.
This is a great machine. This is made by AR. It's their Blue Clean line. Some people call it NOV Revaberry because that's the brand name that it truly is, and it's made in Italy.
Okay.
High quality machine, meant for heavy everyday use. It's compact, as you can see, which makes it nice, but don't let the size fool you. This thing puts out 1900 PSI at 2.1 gallon a minute. That's pretty impressive for a 110 volt machine.
Right.
It does require a 20 amp circuit, so you can't plug it in your standard 15 amp homeowner's outlet, but
Right.
most commercial buildings and contractors will have that 20 amp service available. It's got adjustable pressure, so if you're washing something delicate, you don't have to blast it at 1900 PSI. It'll accept up to 140 degree water safely.
Okay.
It's built with high quality standards of brass manifolds, stainless steel valves, ceramic plungers. The pump has got a 5-year warranty. It's just an all-around beast for the money.
Yeah, so it's a little bit heavy, but it's compact, and,
Yeah.
and people can carry it up a ladder if they have
That's
to
right.
to get it to from one point to another, which is
A lot of guys like it because they can put it back in their service van.
Yeah.
It literally just slides it underneath the shelf. It doesn't stand tall. It's just an all-around good machine for the contractor.
yeah, great. Okay, well look, we've got a ton of new things coming up on Toolbarn.com in the pressure products category. The washers themselves, replacement parts, hoses, guns, washing guns, just all kinds of great things. We're expanding it by, what, thousands?
Thousands and thousands.
Yeah, so if you need replacement parts, if you need new equipment, check out Toolbarn.com. And thanks for being with us today, and check us out again next time. Thanks.